Hey there, NCAA families. This is Matt Johnson, and today I'm recording from Ohio State University. I'm back here on campus this week as my mom had a procedure done at the Ohio State Medical Center. I thought, what a cool way to talk about the academics portion of the CSIP plan than to do it where I graduated from in 2005 and 2006. I will tell you, 17 years later, this campus has changed so much, and that's kind of what we're trying to do with academics is change. Now, just as a quick recap, our CSIP is our pathway to the future of NCA. A part of that pathway is always going to be mission and vision alignment. So as you look at our mission statement, academic excellence, biblical truth, and Christ-like character, think back to that first video. We're talking about spiritual formation. Biblical truth and Christ-like character ringing true through that the entire way. Well, now in part 2 of a 4-part series, we're going to talk about academics. And so academic excellence is still at the forefront of what we're going to talk about. So as we jump into focus area number 2 of academics, there are many more action steps because this one has a lot more of an easy way for us to measure it as a school, and also a way for us to be transparent in our communication with you about how we're doing with this piece. Because to me, this is the given. You send your kids here to a private Christian education with an expectation. That expectation is that your student grows spiritually and that your student grows academically. We want to meet those expectations. So as I jump into the academic goals again, I'm going to read them to you, just like I'm going to read you the action steps that go with that. But I want you to hear the words so that you know what we're wanting to be held accountable to. So goal number 1 in academics is by the end of the 24-25 school year, NCAA will complete the evaluation and creation when necessary on scope and sequence documents aligned to state and or national standards that also include desired student outcomes and biblical worldview integration evidence. We updated our desired student outcomes, and with this new biblical integration initiative that's going to start with that Colson Center presentation in August, we want to make sure that everything ties together. Goal number 2 is that NWEA RIT scores will increase annually in all tested subject areas by the following percentages measured by comparing fall and spring test scores. For kindergarten to 4th grade, that'll be an increase of 4%, 5th to 8th grade by 2%, and 9th grade will increase by 1%. Remember that the RIT score is a curve that everybody scored on the same scale. A kindergartner and a 9th grader are scored on the same scale. Goal number 3, each year all students from junior kindergarten through 12th grade will engage in individual reflection, goal setting, and evaluation over the course of the school year. Goals may include spiritual, character, academic, and extracurricular components. Goal setting is a huge part of student-centered learning, giving them the power to talk through what it is that they're setting their goal for at the beginning and when they accomplish that goal, or where they see those pitfalls and they learn how to rise up from those moments. That's what we're trying to do with that. And goal number 4, the composite ACT average of our graduating class will get at least 2 points above the Missouri State average each year. So as we get ready to jump into these action steps, I just want to remind you, these are tangible, measurable things that we can do as a school, and we want you as parents to hold us accountable to these. So the action steps for the very first goal. NCAA will be revising curriculum as well as implementing desired student outcomes. Desired student outcome is really what we want from a senior. When they get to senior, this is what we expect, but we have a pathway that shows how that's growing as we move through. Action step number 2, NCAA will be focused on student-centered learning opportunities district-wide. Now, this is a takeaway from both the CSIP committee, but it also came out in our accreditation initial draft that we received. Action step number 3, NCAA will conduct an annual review of curriculum, programming, and pedagogy. As we jump over to goal number 2, it's all about those NWEA RIT scores. So step number 1, NCAA will increase understanding and score reporting for all stakeholders. I'm so used to the typical ACT, SAT score that I know what growth looks like. The RIT score is a completely different thing. Action step number 2, NCAA will facilitate the creation of grade level and individual student goals annually. Again, you're going to hear those student goals. This is saying that NWEA will be a factor in those goals from as down as low as kindergarten all the way up through 9th grade. As we jump into 3, it's those writing those goals. And so the action step, NCAA will conduct teacher, student, and parent training in the area of student goal setting, personalized learning, and growth mindset. From my understanding after talking to Mr. Searson, growth mindset has been a component that's been a part of NCAA for many years. All that we learned from CSIP and accreditation is goal setting is for the future. And so we're going to really focus on doing that. And what does it mean to have that growth mindset to get to those goals? And lastly, our action steps for the 4th goal. So this is about the ACTs. So the first one, NCAA will implement ACT study skills and test questions in high school classrooms. We'll be working with our teachers, our high school principal, and our high school counselors just to make sure that that's something that we do regularly. Action step number 2, NCAA will include an ACTs, or involves student goal setting and 4-year planning. For our students that are entering the high school, we develop a 4-year plan that tracks the student each year. Action step number 3, NCA will evaluate curriculum and instruction based on ACT results. And I want to say, just from my side, academics is a huge component to me. ACT scores, all these kind of scores where we can be measured are great. Some of this is going to be intangibles, goal setting, the things that we do as adults that we take for granted that now we can start teaching our students how to do it from a very young age and achieving those goals. And I'm so looking forward to 5 years from now. What does this look like for a new graduate 5 years from now if they do this for 5 years? So really excited to be part of this at NCA. I'm really excited to be here back at Ohio State. And I'm going to say it as much as it's hard for me. Go Warriors, but also go Buckeyes. See you guys.